Hey, how's it going, fellow cynics? Hope you're doing well today. Recent reports about the PlayStation 5 storage have been released, and there's a bit of controversy surrounding this. In this video, I'm going to be explaining what you need to expand your PlayStation 5 storage, and also go over how I think people are maybe overreacting a bit about this whole M.2 situation. So be sure to hit that like button if you like PlayStation-related content like this, and yeah, let's jump right into it. So today, Sony announced to its beta users the SSD specifications required for using expanded storage on the PS5. The ability to use the M.2 slot on the PS5 is currently locked to the public and will be unlocked sometime after the beta users try out this feature for an undisclosed amount of time. As listed on PlayStation's website, here are the requirements that has been given to the beta users. The expanded storage needs to be a PCIe Gen 4 4-lane M.2 NVMe SSD with a capacity that can range from a minimum of 250 gigabytes to a maximum of 4 terabytes. The M.2 will also need a cooling structure of some kind, such as a heatsink. If yours comes with one, you can use the one that comes with your SSD, or you can attach a third-party alternative to the SSD yourself. The SSD will need a sequential read speed of 5,500 megabytes or faster, with a module width of 22 millimeters and a key M socket type. The acceptable M.2 form factors are 2230, 2242, 2260, 2280, and 22110. There are some other details regarding exact form factor specifications, and I'll leave a link in the description down below if you want to check out all of that information. Now, the main reason why I wanted to make this video is that when Sony made this announcement regarding the specifications, and especially when Seagate came out with its Fire CUDA that claimed to be compatible with the PS5, I've just seen a lot of people on Twitter, YouTube, and articles coming out that completely dunk on Sony for the exhaustive spec list and the high cost of an SSD. And you know what? I do understand the criticisms to an extent, but I honestly think that this isn't nearly as big of a deal as people are making it out to be. The main criticisms people seem to have with the PS5 storage is mostly regarding price and complexity. First, with the price. Look, I know looking up the compatible SSDs and seeing those high price tags seems ridiculous, but that type of storage with those types of speeds is honestly not too terribly priced the way it is. And I don't necessarily find that to be Sony's fault. Look, I get it, it's expensive, and a lot of people won't be able to swing that kind of cash for external storage. I know for sure I won't be able to buy that Seagate SSD anytime soon, but this is something that sort of comes with the territory when you're dealing with next-gen hardware. I mean, and I remember regular SSDs when they were super expensive for the longest time, and only recently have they gotten cheap. It is totally frustrating, yes, I get it, but I wouldn't call it a ripoff, and I don't really blame Sony for the high cost of these SSDs. The other main complaint that I've heard is that the method of expanding the storage is too complicated for most people, and they won't have the knowledge to buy an M.2 SSD that's compatible with the console. Now granted, I do think the proprietary route that Xbox went with is much easier for the general public. When these new systems require specific hardware to allow for the console's faster internal SSDs, having an easy proprietary solution does make sense. I mean, if you're not tech savvy and you just need more storage for your console, having something like those memory card-like SSDs for the Xbox is something that is super convenient. But regarding the PS5, I mean, come on, all Sony has to do is simply slap a compatible with PS5 sticker or something equivalent to that on the appropriate SSDs. You can have the approved SSDs displayed right where the PS5 accessories and games are sold in any of the stores, and call it a day. If a specific type of hardware is required to work with the PS5, then Sony is absolutely going to market this properly. And when people are needing to expand their storage for the PS5, if they're not tech savvy, they're just going to ask people at whatever store they go to help them find a PS5 specific storage option. And if they search for something like PS5 expanded storage on Amazon, they're probably going to be directed to the right options. I mean, I've worked retail for over 5 years, and yes, I've seen people do a lot of dumb stuff, but I really don't think that this is going to be that big of an issue that a lot of people are making it out to be. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm assuming too much out of the general public. I just don't think this is going to be that big of an issue. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. But that about does it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again, as always, for watching the video and checking out the channel. Whether or not you like this type of content, do let us know by hitting that like or dislike down below. And if you're new around here and you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell icon to stay up to date on everything that we're doing. Feel free to hit us up on any of our social media platforms and consider joining our Discord server linked in the description down below. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. My name is Blake, and for all things tech, games, movies, to anything nerdy in between, be sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you next time.